gonna try this again. The tripod just broke and fell over. So I had to pull over in the gas station to fix it. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Today's yap session is about pride versus self-respect, or I guess pride and ego versus self-respect. One thing I've dealt with a lot in my life has been learning to put my pride and ego to the side, not for only myself, but for the people around me. I see pride as this outer shell that's there to protect you. It obviously does help in some instances, but a lot of times your pride leads you to take actions that are spiteful or bitter, or make you take actions that you normally wouldn't. Self-respect is knowing how to react in those situations. In an instance where somebody may lie to you, or you know that you've been wronged, anything like that, your first reaction a lot of times is your pride is going to want to take over. It's going to want to say bad things about them. But the self-respect, it's not only for you, but the respect is also for the other person, even if they don't respect themselves. You have to have the self-respect to know nothing good is going to come from dogging on this person. You're not going to feel better. They're not going to feel better. Nobody wins in that situation. It's better to have your self-respect and kind of just handle it cordially. No, okay, I won't let this person back in my life. The part where it gets muddy is when it involves family. Anything that involves family is when it gets muddy and it's harder to act on. When somebody in your family does you wrong or something like that, you have to have the self-respect to know, is it going to benefit me to fully cut them off and never talk to them again? Or will it be better to try and keep the peace and keep them at an arm's length, keep them here? You know you can't let them in, and you know you can't tell them everything about yourself and everything that's going on in your life. But can you be cordial with them? Can you still see them at family functions and get along with them just to keep the peace between not only you and them, but between the whole family? You have to know, is it worth sacrificing a relationship with more than just that person? Did they do something that bad? And if they did, if you feel like they have done something so horrible that you just cannot be with them ever again, you have to have that respect to know this is best for me. But if it's something that's not that horrible, maybe they just disrespected you in some type of way. Maybe they went and told people things you told them in private, in confidence. Just keep them at an arm's length. Self-respect is also one of those things where you have to know how you should and shouldn't be treated. And I think your pride can get in the way of that. Because I feel like some people, they don't want to admit that they're being done wrong or that they're treated poorly because of their pride. So it gets in the way of their self-respect. You have to have enough self-respect to say, hey, I don't deserve to be treated like this. This is unfair to me. And it may even be unfair to that person, the other person involved. But you have to know, okay, this is it. Or you have to have the self-respect to know, I was treated bad, I won't let this person back in my life. Whether it's a friend, family, or somebody who you were involved with. And like I said, you have to be able to put your pride to the side to even admit that. If you have too much pride, too much ego, you won't let yourself admit that you weren't being treated right. I've been in a toxic relationship or two, and one thing I learned was that my pride was too big, my ego was too big to be able to admit that it happened. I was just kind of brushing it to the side or trying to rationalize the other person's actions, just to make it seem like I wasn't involved in something so bad, or I wasn't the victim of something, and that was nothing but my pride. But eventually I found the self-respect for myself to say, this did happen, it's okay, it doesn't make me less of a man or less of a person in any type of way, but it happened, I need to learn from it and grow from it, and you have to put your pride to the side to be able to admit that. But I just got to the gym, back in buys today. I'm gonna drink my pre-workout, probably edit this part of the video, and then get a nasty back pump. No!